Colasanti gets it towards Barton, McDermott, but Barton gives it away now. Lachlan over now to Big Hartfield, shoots a long one in towards goal, coming back. Has it come enough? Goal! What a tremendous reply from Norwood. Wouldn't have taken them more than 15 seconds from the time that ball was bounced. I doubt whether a Bay player touched it.
No opposition at all then. He was way out in his own. A long screw punt back towards Caldwell, but taking off the pack is Menzel. Menzel's shot for goal is straightening up. It's very close. No, it's just been marked. Just been marked on the line by Coleman. That's twice that he's done that.
Oh, Peter, that looked terribly close to me.
It looked a bit closer than the last one, Ian.
Woof. I'd just like to have a look at that one in replay at some stage, but Coleman's got the mark. The umpire was in a perfect position.
A great deal of conjecture about a goal or not a goal. A kick from Albert Menzel. Not Albert Menzel, Albie Menzel, in the first quarter, which looked to be a goal. We had a look at it a couple of times on replay. It certainly looked like a goal. Ian Day.
Yes, Peter, I'd have to agree with you, but the umpire seemed to be in the right position. Maybe the camera angle was bad. He's having a good season. David Marshall too far out to score. He'd be a good 60 metres. Phyllis wants it in high. Going towards that player. Phyllis at the back. One grab, can't complete a winter through. Gallagher back in defence, tries to get it out. McInerney winds his way through. The handball away to Painter was not a good one. And it's Adler with a chance to clear. He's grabbed, Copping. Sweeps out a long handball, not good however. Button and Aish. And Aish is well clear in the back pocket and should come away to Menzel on the half back line. Gary Menzel in the van. Run down beautifully by Marshall. Supported by Thomas. But the umpire said, I'm not sure what he paid for holding the ball. Didn't give him a great deal of time. And it's Seabohm who runs it to Carey. Puts him under pressure. The big fellow can't get a left foot kick away. Not a good handball. He was standing flat-footed. Sewer zip-zaps through. Puts a long one in towards full forward. All the pushing and shoving goes on. Painter gets a push out from Nicholson, who's not having a good afternoon at the moment. And the young Bay Rover gets a free kick. Carey at the bounce, gets the benefit of it, taps it cleverly back to Painter. Corns, under pressure, the kick is not a good one. Makes plenty of height, not much distance, and the mark is well taken by Jenkins at centre wing. Jenkins to put the legs into attack, long to the half-forward line. Caldwell getting back, but good mark, Brendan Hartfield. That was a fine mark, going back into the pack. He seemed to be underneath the ball all the way, yet took a fine mark about 45 metres out. Peter Marker.
Yes, he was out of position, but he certainly found good position and marked truly. An important shot for Norwood. Hartfield's kick won, but that's an atrocious kick. Menzel under it. All appeared to be interfered with. No free kick. Thomas comes through. He's in trouble. Gets ball to boot. Oh, Woodcock picks up on the right boot. Oh, he's got it. Fantastic goal, Woodcock. That's his first, and Norwood needed that one. 5-2 now, trailing the Tigers 5-6.
Brilliantly done, Roger Woodcock. That is goal number 599 to the Norwood half-forward player, and I don't think he's kicked too many better ones than that. Just have a look at it as he comes around now. You'd think that's going to miss, but just edges back inside the post. Then Roger Woodcock, who's the leading goal kicker in South Australia, not to be a full forward, has got 599.
Back to the centre, Button and Carey. Carey had a rest in that first quarter. Neither player can get the ball away. Painter, his kick is ineffective, picking up Gallagher, gets it out to Barton. Gallagher on top in the middle. Weston doesn't appear to be able to get into the game. Button in trouble. There's a free kick to Barton. He gets it on to Gallagher. Gallagher looking for Menzel in front, can't mark. Aish is there, wheels his way through the pack, taps it on to Lachlan. Lachlan slow getting the kick away. Or Colasanti's out of position. Oh, he does it well. Colasanti applied the pressure. The ball went over the top of Coolman, and it's rolled through. Well, the Redlegs have hit the front. 6-2, Glenelg 5-6.
Brilliantly done, Big Hugo. Michael Aish in the action again. He was the player that got it out. Watch this. Shovels it out. Lachlan it was. A long kick in towards goal, and Colasanti and Coolman doing the work. And Coolman wants to get a free kick.
Running out a long way from full-back and leaving Phyllis on his own. It's dangerous. It's paid off up to this stage. Phyllis one goal. Over the top, Jenkins. Left foots it to Lachlan. Lachlan a long way out in front of Farquhar. Marks easily. Dummies the handball and takes off. He's got a bit of pace. He's going to use Hartfield. Norwood on the run. Hartfield will line the goals up. It's on the way. The umpire hasn't moved much. He's got it. Hartfield's got two. And and Norwood have 7. 7-2 the legs, Glenelg 5-8.
Almost at centre wing, marginally in favour of the Bays. Carey and Button. Button gets front spot. Thumped away, or Brown had a kick at it. And now a free kick will go the way of Norwood. Corns takes out Button. He's prostrate on the ground. The trainer walks in, and the Corns gives the sign, and you think the crowd is giving him a send-off. Gives a victory sign. Let's have a look at it in replay. Robbie Barton, the player with the ball at the moment. In comes Corns. Out goes Barton, and the crowd are not happy. Barton seems to be okay.
Carey and Button. Carey gets the tap down, but it goes to Menzel, onto Gallagher. He taps it over to Woodcock. Beautifully done, Woodcock, out of the pack. Thomas in trouble. Woodcock off the ground. He was manhandled, according to the umpire. Holt's not happy, but Woodcock gets the free kick. Could this be goal number 600? He takes off. He wants distance. He's going very close. Or Coolman makes good position. In front, Farquhar. Oh, breaking through, Barton. 1 point.
6-8 to 7-3 at the throw-in. Colasanti and Carey. Bays are going to rely an awful lot on Peter Carey, coming back after injury. Brown gets his boot to the ball well, but it's straight to Adler, can't get clear. Carey again receives the handball, back to Corns. In goes Menzel. The Bay supporters don't like Corns at the moment. Andrew Ace gets kick number 13, and Robbie Barton takes it in the forward pocket. Menzel and Corns lock horns in the at centre wing. Menzel in trouble. Thomas in towards full forward. Hartfield, good mark. Menzel is down. Didn't see it. Behind play. Looks to be an ankle. Not good at all. But in the meantime, back in front of goal, it's Brendan Hartfield. Going to be close. Goal. It's his third goal. And Norwood kick clear again. 8-3 to 6-8, and the game is getting rough and tough out there, and a stretcher coming onto the ground, and Albie Menzel looks to be in all sorts of trouble.
There's the stretcher to Menzel. There's Corns. Menzel came in. The tackle was high, and at that stage Menzel grabbed the ankle. Now he's in a great deal of pain. He's being placed onto the stretcher right now, and he's coming off, and I would doubt very much whether he'll take any further part in the game, because you can see there by the way he's holding his head that he's in a great deal of pain. Most unfortunate.
I think Woodcock leads midfield. Barton undecided, runs it to Button. The big fellow at centre wing boots long to the pocket. Getting back is Hartfield. Turbo! Good mark, running with the flight of the ball, quickly in on the action. He's going to centre it, looking for Woodcock, gets his hands to it, can't complete it. In there is Lachlan, nowhere to go, looking for support. Gallagher, watch him sort out Woodcock on the other side, or is it Thomas? Getting underneath the ball, it's not, it's Jenkins. Jenkins is 40 metres clear, boots towards goal, and I think that's coming back. Goal! Beautifully done. The Bay defence then in a mess. Norwood made them pay for it. They've got the 9th goal on the board. 9-3, they lead Glenelg 7-8.
Tremendous work, Gallagher. He picked Jenkins out way over the other side of the ground, and Jenkins kicks a lot of goals from here. He makes no mistake on this occasion. Norwood just maintaining that lead.
Coolman kicks in this time to the outer side. Anderson up, almost grabbed it down. Farmed out to Gallagher. Gallagher in turn gives it to Barton on the half-forward line. Coming to meet it, Coolman, the bounce will decide. Big Ubo lumps into the scene. Sweeps out a long handball, Andrew Ace. Flanked by Lachlan. Open goal, beautifully done, Norwood. Doesn't come any better than that. Colasanti started it. Lachlan finished it, his second goal. And Norwood kick cleared 10-4 to Glenelg 7-8.
Lachlan must have given the call very early. Colasanti did the work. The handball was perfect, and the call from Lachlan must have been loud and clear, because Ace knew what to do, and Lachlan's got 2 this quarter. And what a player he's turned out to be. 10-4 the legs. Neil Baum still not happy. Ace, great first quarter. Much slower and not in the game anywhere near as much this quarter. The kick's a poor one, but Hartfield in front. Oh, double grabs it. Good mark, Hartfield. Poor kick, Michael Ace. Hartfield has kicked 3 goals, and his form the last few weeks has been tremendous. Kick number 6, Brenton Hartfield. Goalwood it goes. It's going to land in the square. Oh, Aish from behind, doesn't mark. Button's there, bullies his way through a pack. He'll kick a goal in a minute. I think he finally did it. Yes, he did. Button got one. Painted it some acrobatics just after it was kicked, but Button got a beauty. 11-4 now, Norwood. Glenelg 7-8.
Hartfield's kick in. Now watch it. Aish over the top. Button couldn't. Look at the arms and legs in there. He bullets his way through. Now, how are you? Oh, I think it was Barton who kicked the ball in the end, was it?
Big Hugo Colasanti, number 34. Indicating that he wants to hit the ball behind. Aish in position, so is Turnbull. Let's see whether he just does that. He tries to, but Carey got the fist there and before him. Andrew Aish worked his way through the pack, gave it to his brother, and he fires towards Turnbull, who missed the ball, picked up by Lachlan. Lachlan from about 10 metres out from goal, on the left boot, bangs it through for the 13th goal for the Redlegs. So they now go along to 13 goals, 6-84, leading Norwood by 1 clear goal, 11-12, 78.
Well, Lachlan skipped his 3rd goal. This is family passage of play. That was Andrew Aish. That's Michael. A little chip across to Turnbull, who dived full length. It went off his hands to Lachlan. Lachlan, very quick and clever with his left foot, banged through his 3rd. So Carey with a long run against Button. Button wins it to Turnbull. Turnbull in all sorts of strikes in the centre of the ground. Sue will lose it, tackle very high around the head, and will take the free. Oh, and have a little bit of a swipe at Button. Might have drawn a little bit of rub from the left eyebrow, that one. Been some vigorous incidents. The free kick's been taken by Farquhar towards Copping, 2 against 1. Aish claiming the mark, and it's been allowed. Sewell may have split that eye. Aish comes out towards Nicholson on the half-back flank. Nicholson, a long hand pass towards Dunstan. He picks up on the half volley, can't get clear. Now he does. Well played by Dunstan. Towards half forward. It's over the head of Lachlan. Corns waits. Corns should mark and doesn't. Corwell tackle very high around the head and will take the free. Just give him a little kiss, Twig.
Oh, Twiggy's got a tear in his eye.
Back in the centre. Carey wins the tap. Comes towards Jenkins. Twisting and turning. Still at centre field and boots him towards the half forward line. Aish knocks it beautifully to Colasanti. The big fellow's off again. Hooks it back, the goal umpire moves to the centre of the goals, and Big Hugo's put it through. That is the fast scoring game. 6 points the difference. 14-6, Norwood, 90 points. Glenelg 14-12, 96, and Big Hugo moving like a rover around that forward.
Right, he's got deceptive agility, Hugo Colasanti, particularly this afternoon. He's played very, very well. Danny Jenkins weaving and bobbing, gets the ball under the right boot, up towards Aish, who slapped it on to Big Hugo Colasanti, showing loads and loads of dash, gets onto the right book, screws it back right through the centre. Keith Thomas been very, very quiet, and he finds Turnbull. Turnbull shaped to play on then, decides to go back and steady. He's about 45 metres out from goal, very, very acute angle, looking inboard, but there's no leads there. One laconic lead comes there from Gallagher, but he ignores that and decides to be a little bit more personally ambitious and has a shot at goal. Woodcock leads. That one's ignored too. It's got plenty of distance. It's a beautiful kick. It'll lob right in the goal. I think it's a goal. I reckon the umpires, yes, it's a goal. Well, the ball was just over the line then, and a very, very popular player down the parade, Greg Turnbull, and he'll be very pleased with himself. That's his first goal for the match, and the Redlegs coming back. 15-7, 97. 1 point in front of the Bows. 14-12, 96.
Here's the kick from Turnbull. It was a monster, really, deep on that boundary line. Really is a photo finish, isn't it? Have a look at that. You'll make up your own minds about that one, but the goal umpire couldn't have been better positioned. Right on the post, looked along the line. Glenelg people a bit disappointed, but it was allowed.
Button versus Anderson. Oh, taken beautifully by Button. Tries to work his way through the pack, but couldn't do so. Button, clever, brilliant. That's the second sort of goal that's of that type that Rob Barton has kicked this afternoon. His position's paid off. Very, very awkward angle. He was off balance and banged it through. So, Norwood 16-8, Glenelg 14-12.
It's the same combination. Button does all the bullocking work, forces it forward, and that's incredible. On his left knee, he hooked it back with his right about 2 inches off the ground and banged it through for his 3rd goal.
Button and Winter have lined up against Phyllis in the goal square. Kernahan, boy, was running close to the man on the mark, kicked into him, plays on as he found McInerney. No. Adler's there, handballs, Copping intercepts, Sewer's in there, Corns gives support, can't pick up, Nicholson through, well done Nicholson, taking the ball right down the centre wing. Oh, that's a kick to touch, it's still in, now it's just out. Norwood supporters pretty happy about that end day.
Well played, Nicholson. The Bays just haven't got the strength, Peter, to get clear now. They haven't got the run in their legs. Carey and Copping against Colasanti. Copping cleverly back to David Marshall. Check side of centre wing when he puts it to the half-forward line. Kernahan up, can't bring it down. Barton in, wants to sort out a handball. He's done this well. Drives Norwood to the half-forward line. Caldwell in front. Can't bring down the mark. Through goes Leo. He's well collared. And the umpire said the ball has been held to that player and another bounce will take place. It's tough, hard football at the moment. 15 points in favour of the legs. Carey trying to raise his legs. One hand is held down by Button and the free kick will go to the genial giant from the Bays. Pushes the ball out in front of Copping. He's about the 1-4 that's doing any good for the Bays at the moment. But Andrew Ace comes out with the ball. He's well clear. No one can gallop after him to the half-forward line. Holt's getting back. Woodcock there, joined by...
You run back like this, they shoot out like a piston. See? Damn, that sure is neat, Chief. Well, it's no different than the way I throw it.
To play on. Climbing groggily defeat is Michael Aish, but he might be just plumb tired. He's been all over the place. Barton cleverly improving his angle by about 10 metres. He's still walking around, and the umpire's not interested in bringing him back. Umpire Schofield says, well, he's letting him play. Well, he improved his angle by a good 10 metres there, and it stuck through for a point. Peter Marker.
Well, Mike Fitzpatrick got free kicked in the Carlton-Essendon game last week. I reckon that Barton had a hold of that ball twice as long. Finally, umpire Schofield came in, looked at the angle and said, you've got to play on. Play on he did, a point. Coleman kicks off, right to the centre of the ground. That's gone 70 metres. Corns overruns. Andrew Aish in. He'll pick out Lachlan. Or is it Hartfield? Hartfield it is. The Norwood are doing it pretty easily. Hartfield has played well. He's kicked 4 goals. Kick number 12. It's a long one too. Colasanti can't mark them from behind you. Go almost does. Or over the top. That won't be a goal. Barton marks. Tries to get around a pack. Holding the ball. Free kick.
18-11 Norwood. Glenelg 15 goals, 14. Carey still in there battling hard. He'll be better off for the run. McInerney can't get it clear. Button at the bottom of the pack. Copping comes out with the ball. Seabohm knocks it further forward. Coming to meet it beautifully is Stemper. Done well on the half-back line. Turnbull dummies around over the half-forward line. Runs the ball now. Half-forward line. It's Hartfield. Back to Turnbull in the 1-2. That's not a good effort. Lachlan's pushed in the back by Caldwell and gets another free kick. And should he convert this, you can put your glasses down. It'll be a fine Norwood victory. Lachlan has been a brilliant footballer. Plays on quickly. Pushed onto an angle is Hartfield, but he's got it 25 metres out on a 45-degree angle. 21 minutes into the final quarter. The players walking on their knees at the moment. Hartfield towards the golf course end. Chips away, and the umpire said he's got his 5th goal. Norwood too good up front. Hartfield 5, Lachlan 4. Barton has got 3, and Norwood going for strength to strength. 19-11 to Glenelg's 15-14.
That looks like the end of the ball game for Glenelg, and as Ian Day called it, up forward, Norwood are invincible. 9 goals between Hartfield and Lachlan. A couple of great imports. Lachlan from Victoria, Hartfield originally from Western Australia via North Adelaide. And they're the players that have done it. Freddie Phillips with limited opportunities has kicked 4, but Glenelg just haven't had enough runners.
Bounce down midfield. Button still firing, gets it out. Thomas, he's had a quiet one. Jenkins, half forward line, has the pace to get round, supported by Michael Aish. Goes in long, getting back on it is Caldwell and should take the mark in defence. Oh, he drops it. Here's a chance, but... Oh, what a mistake. The base can do no right. Norwood no wrong. And Barton has got his 4th goal. And if it wasn't signed, sealed and delivered before, it is now. Norwood a brilliant 20 goals 11, leading Glenelg 15 goals 14.
Final scores in the game: Norwood 20 goals 13, 133 by 28 points over the Tigers, 15-15, 105.